There's really only one reason why we make bad decisions. And some of you might argue with me in the comments about this reason. And go ahead and argue. Well, we can have a discussion. But the reason that we're really making bad decisions out here is because we have triggers and we have things that have happened to us in the past. And what happens is that each human being has a set of memories that they have consolidated from the experiences that they have lived. It's our history, right? And all of our histories are imperfect. So essentially, it's almost like we're all wearing sunglasses, but all of our sunglasses have imperfections in them. So none of us are seeing the world in the correct way. No one has like reality sunglasses where they're seeing the world perfectly. Because what happens as we experience high emotional states through our lives, high negative emotional states usually, we are impacted in our mind. This reforms our mind to see the world to be way more sensitive to that emotional trigger than anyone else. So if something highly emotional happened to you, your mind now predicts that that will happen again and again and again, and it's terrified of it happening. So you do whatever you can to protect yourself from receiving this wound again. Therefore, you view the world in a super hypersensitive way, and then you're doing whatever you can to avoid feeling this way again, avoid feeling how you did in that particular instance. So you will do all kinds of things to avoid that feeling and avoid that situation. And that's when you start making bad decisions, because what you're doing is you're acting based on your faulty sunglasses, right? So you're acting based on this history that you have from your life that has shaped your view in a faulty way. And all of us have this. We all have massive blind spots because of something that happened to us, and it changed the way that our brains work and the way that our brains interact with the world. And so you might be seeing somebody else make a horrible decision, and you might think, oh my gosh, like what are they doing? Don't they see this? Well, they don't, because again, the faulty sunglasses, they have a blind spot, and it is not the same blind spot as you have, but you have a blind spot as well. And so that's why when you sometimes look back upon your life and you look at your decisions, you're like, why did I do that? Like, what is going on? Or maybe you're engaging in a pattern of bad decisions. Like maybe you're doing things that are harming your health. Maybe you're doing things that are harming your relationships in the short term over and over and over again. And you're like, why am I doing this? Why can't I stop? Well, it's again based on your history, based on the way your mind is formed in that particular moment, in those present moments. Those look like good decisions to you because you are avoiding some type of really significant emotional pain that your mind is predicting is coming. And so that, in a nutshell, is why we make bad decisions psychologically. If this is a pattern you're noticing for yourself, this is something that can be remedied. Like that, you don't have to live with like this forever, but typically it's remedied through psychological work. So if you want to talk a little bit more about this, feel free to schedule an intro session in my bio.